Maintain your bike well and it will treat you well. Hey there, bike blogger here on my way to work in the morning. Had myself some vegan banana pancakes. Recipe in the description below this video. Today's topic: how do you clean your bike? Yesterday I cleaned my bikes, all three of them. So happy I did that. I had like a list of things I wanted to get done. Got them done. It's always a wonderful feeling when you set a goal and you accomplish it. That's a little goal, but I really didn't need to clean my bikes. So, hopefully I put everything back together right. Quick releases are set. Wheels are in the bike. So, how do I clean my bikes? Well, very simply. Woo, it is windy. I put the bike up in a bike stand. I can do this outside. I get the hose. I get some soap. Make it right. Make it weight, I think. Get a bucket of soap. Mix with some water. First thing I do is I take off some stuff. I take off the wheels. I take off the bicycle chain. I put the bike chain in an old water bottle, bicycle water bottle. I put a few drops of soap in there, fill it up about halfway with water, shake it up, and then I let it sit while I do everything else. Get the chain nice and clean. Let's make a left. Bike seems to be running really smoothly right now, so that's good. Fire truck. I don't put the pressure washer on the bike. I just use the hose, you know, just the regular nozzle. I don't spray it real hard. You could get away with that. Generally not recommended though. Like a jet engine right at the bearings, not a good idea. Don't want to damage those seals. Woo! Guy cutting the grass straight ahead, and he's kicking up all sorts of dust. Or is he cutting the grass? What is he? Yeah, he is cutting the grass. So yeah, like I said, take off the wheels, take off the bike chain. Stop for nobody here. So now I just clean it in increments. You know, I clean. Let's see, what do I clean first? I guess I clean the bike frame. You know, get a rag, dip it in the little bucket of soapy water, start going all over the bike. I tend to stay away from the brakes to begin with. I don't think there's really anything horribly wrong about putting degreaser on brakes. I could be wrong. Please correct me if I am. My only concern is if I put dirty water on the brakes, there could be some oil in there. And that is what you do not want on the brakes, oil. So, go all over the bike frame with the soapy rag. Then I move to the wheels, clean the rims, nice and good, and the hubs, and the one of the hardest things to clean is a chain ring. You get in there with a nice brush or a toothbrush. Let's see, what else? Dog. scare a dog by screaming, clean your bike. Well, this guy's in line up there. And there's a truck pointed the other direction, just parked there at the light. Huh. Yeah, let's not do that today. Let's go this way. Woo, scissor lift. Let's go over here. Woo, windy. So, clean the wheels. Gosh, that's about it. I guess I go back to the bike then. Any of the braking surfaces and the brakes, I'll clean them with some isopropyl alcohol and a clean rag. Oh, the road went away there for a second. So that takes care of the brakes. Now, note, I have single-speed bikes for the most part. One of the most things that gets the most dirty is a, let's get all the way over. Are the jockey wheels, or the pulleys, or whatever you want to call them on the rear derailleur, which is the rear mechanism. So make sure you clean those nice and good if you have a multi-speed bike. Getting between all those chain rings, again, that can be sort of difficult. You know, I don't take the chain rings off. I probably should remove every bolt and re-grease them, but I didn't go that deep. To be honest, I didn't actually take out the bearings and re-grease them, so we'll just wait until there's an issue and then we'll deal with it. That's my motto. Let's go up the hill. It's pretty quiet right now. It's not extremely busy Monday morning. Whew. So when I'm finishing up, I rinse everything off with clean water. Then I'll take that chain out of the water bottle and rinse it off and put it back on the bike and dry everything off with a clean towel. And then you're done. Yeah, I think that pretty much covers it. Now, if you're riding in the winter and you're going through a lot of dusty, salty roads, what you can do is just when you get home or wherever, take a damp towel or a damp rag and go ahead and wipe down the bike. It doesn't have to be soaking wet. You want the bike dry afterward. You don't want water sitting anywhere. It sits around those bolts. Woo, it is very windy. It can cause rust because most people have steel bolts. They don't have stainless steel hardware or titanium. So things to watch out for. There's a lot of little spots. This guy's turning around. There's a lot of little spots that, you know, salt and things can sneak into, and it really can do a number on a bike. So maintaining your bike throughout the year will extend its life. You gotta be pretty diligent about if you want it to be a lifetime bike, you know what I mean? You have to really be pretty diligent about it, but you can get a good 5, heck, you get 10 years out of a bike. That's fantastic. Technology changes, and eventually you'll probably want a new bike anyway, because hey, who doesn't want a new bike? But maintain your bike well and it will treat you well. Whew. It's gonna be a hot one today. It's nice and windy now, but I think the high temperature for today is gonna be like 93 Fahrenheit, which is pretty darn warm for this time of year, you know, like the third week of October at this part of the hemisphere. You know, not really in a northern climate, but you know, we're in sort of a mild climate around here in St. Louis, Missouri, and I don't know if that'd be a record high. Was it the 18th or something of October? But 90 something in October, later October. That's sort of unheard of, I think. But it's supposed to cool down midweek, so that'll be nice. I mean, like back down to, you know, 70 Fahrenheit or whatever. I know I shouldn't say it because I'm riding a bike, but I hope it rains again soon, because we could probably use a bit more rain before we start getting the first frost. First frost. Whew. So that about covers it for me. How about you? How do you clean your bike or bikes? What are your experiences? You got any tips? Things to watch out for? Tips and tricks? Let us know in the comment section below. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Whew.